contact.
Oh, turn it up.
I will keep you healed. Walk it off.
Alright, so the nade was kind of a waste because there was nobody damaging the Reaper right at that moment. But you're in a good position. You just need to work on, like, it seems like you're not quite aware of who's getting damaged and who's doing what. So just try to work on to prioritize who you need to heal, and don't use nade unless you need to, and in that case you didn't need to use it. But the position is good, stay behind your tanks.
Healing boost.
Just a scratch, you'll be fine.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Oh, yeah.
Nice heals. Decent healing. Your tanks and damage are just like feeding the hell out of the enemy team right now, which is stupid, but there's nothing to do with you, it's just an observation.
Oh, this is my jam.
That was unfortunate, Nid.
Enemy contact. I claim this objective. The pain. Lock on my target. Someone call for air support.
Try to work on your quick scopes a bit, your no scopes, because especially in close range, no scoping is much faster than trying to stay scoped and aim. That's a good push.
Executing flight control. Burn them down. Objective A captured. I will keep you in spot the payload. Changing position.
Check this out. Enemy turret ahead.
Right there. Let's go back a bit. The heals right here are really good. The Reaper shouldn't have gone back there. Right here. You saw that you got a shot in. You could have finished him off with the nade and just ended it. Just a bit quicker. You just need working on a bit. But I understand that you're just trying to flick to get in quickly and hopefully hit something, but I think it's something it's just practice.
Focus with me.
During Sigma's ult, he's kind of easy to hit, so I would suggest trying to get in line of sight of him and try to sleep him to cancel his ult. Because if you can sleep him, then Lucio can save his sound barrier for another fight, for example for Molten Core. It's just that it can be tricky to hit, but it's something that can be a good habit to get into, that like the best Annas normally try to go to sleep the Sigma that's ulting so we can cancel it.
Fire at will! You're powered up. Get in there.
Nice anti.
Get back in the fight.
Nice sleep. You should have let him sleep though. I really don't understand why Lucio is so aggressive. Like again, this isn't anything to do with you. But your Lucio shouldn't be feeding so much. It's literally alone, trying to 1v6 a team. Nice healing, good job.
Let's up the tempo. Meteor strike.
Nice sleep, good job. Good job.
It's just a scratch. You'll be fine. My ultimate is ready.
In the area.
Get me.
Could have potentially... No, I don't think you should have. It's good that you didn't nano the Reaper because he was too far away to do any damage.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
It'll take more than that to keep me out of the
I
fight.
don't know why your team is contesting when everybody's dead. There's no point for it. You literally just feed an ult charge.
Group up with me.
Well, not you, but your team.
Cease your resistance.
It's the same with now. Like, there's no way he can 1v6 that. What's the point in ulting?
Reverting personality. Echo online. Lifting off.
I will keep you healed.
Winston reporting. Hands off. At your service.
Walk the dog. We need to get the thing. You're going to be okay.
Get into position.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Nice. Good job. Nice anti.
We're making progress.
I'll rest when the fighting is done.
60 seconds remaining.
Enemy turret neutralized.
أنا هاخد بالي منك.
Cease your resistance.
See there again. You probably could have. We could see him with Hanzo's Sonic Arrow. You could see that the Sigma was standing pretty much still when he was ulting. If you just looked around the corner real quick, you probably could have slept him without trying. But it's just things you pick up.
30 seconds remaining.
It's just a scratch. You'll be fine. Walk the dog.
Nice. Good job.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh yeah, that was an unfortunate miss, but he died in the end anyways.
Score 1-0. Switching sides.
Alright, so after round 1, you need to work on your sleep belts a lot. Your anti-nades are kind of good. You use them to heal. You maybe use them a bit too much to heal your team. Your Moira should be doing more work, and she should have switched off Lucio long before that because she wasn't doing enough on Lucio. She was just playing way too aggressive and feeding the team. But when you have Moira Ana, you shouldn't have to use your nade so much as a defensive ability and more of an offensive thing. Try to get behind the shields. You can throw out your nade like on top of a wall behind the shields instead of straight at the shields, and you'll probably get at least a few of them in the anti-nade. It's just something to think about. Also try working on your no scoping abilities. It got better on after you capped the first point a bit, but try using it more because scoped abilities or scoped healing is more for ranged, and most of your game was close quarters. The scoped healing you did was good, so you don't have to worry about that.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
This is a good position because you can see the whole team and you're out of danger. Like they have Doomfist and Torb, and unless the Lucio or the Doomfist decides to go for you, which you could just call your team out and help or go down and with your team, then you're in a good position because you can see everybody and you can heal everybody, not a problem. So that's a good position.
Take your medicine.
Nice.
Get into position. I require assistance. Go. I'll keep you here.
Make sure to use the Ask Moira for healing. It's her job to keep you alive too. It's even more important to keep you alive than your damage, because if you die then she has to carry the support role herself, which is just a nightmare. So you try to call out in voice or text or whatever you want that you need healing, because staying under 140 and potentially wasting a healing nade, I'm not sure if you're gonna, but don't waste a healing nade on it because it's not worth it. Nice, Auntie. Good job.
Surrender to my will.
Allow me to repair the damage. Name.
Nice sleep. Yeah, the fight's pretty much lost.
This is much better than a command.
It was a nice try. Your positioning was really good. You just got a bit unlucky.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Fire in the hole!
Die deep. It's just a scratch. You'll be fine.
Cease your resistance. Team up for special attack.
Finishing them off.
This will heal you.
Duplicate the
Surrender to my will.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Turrets down.
Admire your efficacy. The pain. You're covered.
Get to cover. The payload is approaching its destination. Defeat.
Alright, so unfortunately your team wasn't as good as theirs. Like literally your damage wasn't doing enough and your tanks weren't really performing as much as they should. Especially when they have a Doomfist at you, your Orisa Hog should be able to pull and hook him no problem. Like I said, your position is really good. It's not anything you have to worry about. You just have to work on your aim and your sleeps, like pretty much your cooldown abilities, and just keep practicing it. I watch other Annas that are on at higher ranks play, and see what works. It's not always Anna's a good choice. Like she's really strong, but if your team is just getting melted, then you probably need more healing. and that's why when the Lucio swapped to Mara, that was a good idea, even though the Mara wasn't doing that great. Just yeah, just keep at it. Good job.